Okay, that should be available for one. Hello, Sleepy. I was just getting some shit figured out, trying to work some stuff around. I got a new mic, but I used it to record a video today, but that's currently uploading. I'm not using that one yet, so I had to figure out the settings because I was switching back to my old one. So I don't have a mic stand for the new one. Should probably just do a quick ping. Annoy people. How do I... excuse me. I'll probably just put on this Tenchi Muyo soundtrack in the background while I draw. Oh yeah, share. Okay, pink people, and then I'm gonna ban anyone who bitches about it because I hate people. Okay, cool. I have no clue where Minnesota is. I don't know anything about the geography of America or where any of the states are. I don't even know anything about the geography of Canada. I barely know. Alrighty. What the hell is my pen? Transform. I need to make a new TNG tuber sprite thing. It's been a while since I used the old one. Sorry, I'm chewing a gummy worm. This thing is really hard. I'm trying to get through it. Okay. What to doodle, what to doodle. I've been messing around with, because I finally figured out how to sketch digitally from a dream I had. So I've been practicing a lot of my shapes and the underlying forms of the body. Probably myself. I don't really draw that old character anymore. Hello, Retroid. Welcome to the stream. I'm just doing some quick warm-ups. Fuck, I'm thinking too much. Jesus Christ. Stop thinking. Just move your hands. Yeah, I've been working on my shapes and constructing figures and learning how to break it down into simple shapes that can be easily replicated and then manipulated around depending on what kind of pose I want. And then I can get this shape, and if I want to get in like the chest area, I can go in there. And you get the clavicles there. The shoulders are where it really starts to get tricky for me. Connecting the hello to Claude X2, welcome to the stream. Connecting the arms to the torso, because I can do the body kind of alright, but then when it comes to having to actually connect the arms and like the legs, it starts to become tricky. I've been practicing drawing arms though, really muscular arms. Because I've been working out a lot, which helps. You get the tri-spin there, and get that in there. And then this can come out like this. It's kind of like Lego. Everything builds into each other. Then I can have like then these are the three deltoids. You have the bicep over here, or the tricep over there, bicep here. My contour lines are kind of fucked, but you get the idea. And then an arm can come in here. Yeah, it's pretty fun doing that. New world chapter when? Actually, let me open up my files real quick. Because I have gotten started. I have the script for like 4 world chapters already fully done. And I've even started on one. I don't know if I'll scrap this though. I'm not sure. Like I said, I have the script all done. I don't know if I'm gonna scrap this or finish this. Because it makes sense as a chapter, but it doesn't really feel like it connects. I think it's a really funny chapter. It's one of those scripts I read where I was laughing while writing it because it's the entire chapter is just about Max and Dad. So it's a really fun chapter, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit it into everything else. I'm not sure how soon. I've been kind of getting stuck practicing and doing other stuff. There was another comic I was working on. There's a short thing. There's a small self-insert thing I was working on because if you remember, I did like the drawings of my 2 guitars the other time. It was like a month ago, and there was like a harem thing. It was like a guitar harem thing. I was doing a short comic about that. it was like a self-insert harem thing. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. I like the drawings. I think the characters are kind of cute. I didn't have a script for it, so I was just kind of eyeballing everything. But it's fun. Yeah, and then there was another. I'm just looking through all the stuff I've been working on. There was one more thing I had. Looking through my files, I'm trying to find where I kept that. Where the fuck did I save this? Is it here? Yeah, no clue. Oh, actually, I completely forgot about this. This was. Sometimes I just draw stuff without really making a script. This is a short comic I did. I didn't even have a script for any of this. I don't know what it was about. I just thought it was a cool thing. But damn, I can't find this thing I was looking for. Where is it? It's not in my files. Oh, there's a scrap Tenchi comic I was working on. Bleh. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Oh, I found it. Okay, cool. But yeah, I was working on this. I did have the script for this written. It was like a short 10-page comic thing. It was quite nice actually. I really like the base sketches I did. Yeah. I'm not sure when I'll finish it though. I'm channeling my inner Fujimoto with this one. It's quite sad. It's like 10 pages long, but I don't know. It's not even really sad. It's just kind of melodramatic. Yeah, sometimes I do that. I don't write a script for stuff. Like I just have a vague idea of what happens in my head, and then I just do a bunch of sketches on paper. Well, this was before because I no longer do my sketches on paper. I just because now I actually know how to sketch digitally. So I usually just do my drawings on here now. And I've been practicing how I actually draw my faces, because that's important to actually understand. But I'll probably just default to doing Lottie sketches today. I don't really know what to draw. I use a pen. I haven't used my fingers to draw in over 2 years. Okay. Actually, I'm drawing a blank on what to draw for my warm-ups today. If you have any suggestions of stuff I can draw, put it down in the comments. Now I just do cubes. Cubes are always a nice... If you're stuck on and you don't know what to do for practice, just draw cubes from varying angles. It's great practice. If you can draw a cube from any angle, you can technically draw anything. I'm not sure, actually. I actually got a new one just like a week ago. It's the exact same one I've always been using. It's just my old one got fried for some reason and just stopped working. The actual brand, I'm not sure. I kind of just looked up a stylus that was compatible with the specific laptop I had, which is a HP something. I forgot what it's called. I can check. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, it's, on Amazon, it's literally called a stylus pen for the HP Envy 360 Pavilion, which is the specific laptop I have. No clue what sparkling ice is. Dude, I don't know who any of these characters are. What the hell is Snow Miku? I know who Miku is. I can do a drawing of Miku. Or I think I can. I forgot what Miku's hair looks like. What does her hair do? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this off memory. I have no clue. Actually, look malnourished. She's got like a thing, like a microphone thing, right? I drew Miku recently on like my Twitter, just like the other day. I don't remember what she looked like. Frick, I have no clue. I hate Alien Stage, but I'll look this up. Yeah, I hate this character's design. I'm gonna set a timer of 30 seconds and I'm gonna draw this dude. I'm taking the snapshots in my brain of what he looks like and I'm gonna draw him in 30 seconds. Okay. Timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Frick. No, frick. Frick. What did he look like? I don't remember. I think he had a sharp chin. He's like Sung Jin Woo. I'm solo leveling. I think he had a suit or something. And he had broad shoulders. I think that's what he looked like. Am I off? Is that on? Let me look. Ah, yeah, that's close enough. I got the hair part thing right. I haven't read Alien Stage. I've read nothing of it. I just don't think I'd be a fan. Gregor Limbus. Oh, I have an OC that kind of looks like this guy. The glasses are an interesting choice. I love this PlayStation and a party. What the facial hair look like? Okay, I think where is it? Oh, it's like a part kind of thing. There's a ponytail. It's a bit too high, actually. Maybe it's just... Oh, it's the actual face that's too high. That makes sense. Oh yeah, those portions are kind of whack. I can bring that a little bit up. I did do a gender swapped Lottie one time. I don't think I have the sketches anymore. And I don't think I remember what she looked like. It was a gender bent Lottie and Melissa. I don't know if I ever posted it on my Reddit. I think that's a ponytail. Should the ponytail be on the other side? No clue. But the thing is, Lottie already kind of looks sort of androgynous. Like I remember when what was I first came out, there's lots of people who hadn't read like the first few chapters and they'd see Lottie, and a lot of people thought Lottie was a guy. Uh, Lottie only kind of looks very clearly feminine when you have her entire character design, and you can tell that like that's a skirt and the sailor uniform, but sometimes she kind of looks like a guy. No, I'm actually not going back to school. Uh, Lots of events have transpired in my personal life that have made me. I talked about this earlier. My priority now is money so I can move out. Yeah, I'm not going back to school. So right now I'm just looking for a job because I had to leave the painting job because of that whole accident fiasco. That kind of messed with me a little bit. Nope, not that one. Yeah, my team manager fell off 15-foot ladder and landed straight on his head. It was a quite a bloody, terrible accident. I was the only one around, so I had to stop the bleeding and call 911. And I quit that same day. I was like, fuck that. Because I was supposed to be the one up on the ladder. And it's a shame because the job it was a really nice job. They paid really well, and I really enjoyed it. Before that day, I was thinking the day right before that, I was like, damn, I really love this job. I love climbing ladders and being up on roofs. And now you couldn't pay me to go up on a ladder anymore. Somehow, strangely enough, like it blows my mind because as soon as he fell, I genuinely thought he was dead on impact. Like I like because he fell and then he was bleeding all over the place, and then and then he was convulsing. So immediately I just thought he was dead. But somehow he's completely fine. The only somehow there was no because the ladder gave out and then his leg caught on the rung and he flipped over, which is how he landed directly on his head from like 15 feet. And then somehow he walked away with no. I thought even if he survives, he's gonna be a vegetable for the rest of his life. Somehow he's like completely fine. The only lasting damage was a fractured ankle, and now he's back to work. I don't know how. I think he was just really lucky. It's kind of insane because people slip on a and like a spill of water or juice, fall and hit their head and die. And somehow this guy fell like 15 feet, landed straight on his head, and is just fine. It's crazy. I don't know how he got out of that, but thankfully, like I'm really happy. Oh man, that was all. It did make me kind of change the way I live my life, though. I no longer really like I like it's hard for me to care what other people think anymore because I'm thinking like because that was like pretty much a near death experience because again I was supposed to be on the ladder but he was like it's okay, I got this, you can just hold it down while you're doing stuff here and I'll go up. So technically that could have been me laying on the floor bleeding out, but it wasn't, which means I'm like, wow, I'm really lucky that wasn't me. And I'm like, man, my life could have been over right there. So it doesn't really matter what I do. But yeah, money is now my priority, which is why I'm gonna be doing a lot more YouTube stuff. I just recorded a video today. Uh, gonna be uploading that later. Probably gonna be doing a lot more YouTube content because that's the only way I can. Because that's like the main social media that actually pays people. Yeah, sure. If you have any suggestions. Well, not in Canada. The Creator Fund program on TikTok isn't a thing here. I'm terrible at drawing Sonic, but sure, I'll try. Sonic is one of those characters I've practiced a lot drawing, but not really that much. So I'm just like every time I draw him, because Sonic characters are have very particular designs. If you mess up even any of the proportions, it all kind of falls apart. And I have not studied the proportions enough to be able to get them properly. There's a Sonic EXE drawing I've been supposed to do for a Sugar Lord, and I've been procrastinating on that. Oh man, he's been getting on my ass for it. I gotta get that done actually. Yeah, he really does. Yeah, like look at this. That's not Sonic. Yeah, I got the proportions completely off. That's what the fuck is this? Actually, it could be saved. It kind of looks like him. Nah. Okay, the spikes could be longer, I suppose. Ah, no. I don't know how much longer. Yeah, like again, Sonic's proportions are so, and it's hard to get them right because if you look up Sonic like art, even official art and fan art, his proportions can be very like diverse depending on the perspective it's being drawn in, the art style it's being drawn in. Like even if you just take uh pages from like the Archie Sonic or IDW Sonic comics, like he looks different. The length that each artist draws his quills at is always different. So it's hard to really gauge that. Yeah, that face is really flattened. I don't know, I could never get the mouth thing right. And don't even get me started on the body. I'm not even gonna do the body. I'm just you're just getting the head. I'm gonna try and do shadow here. I think that's already a much better expression. Ah, never mind. That's terrible. Oh wow, that's horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay, whatever. That's Sonic and Shadow. Yeah, Ken Penders is an interesting guy. I was talking to my friend recently about his work. It blows my mind that there's some artists who are actually in the industry, working professionally and getting paid. Well, not Penders anymore, but there was a time where he was getting paid and he was in the industry and his art was still just shit and his art wasn't getting any better. But if you can deliver in deadlines, then you're good and your art's passable. But his art wasn't even passable, so I don't even know what that was all about. I think Mr. Mandela kind of just looked like Max when he was younger. Probably just had longer hair. Yeah, the shadow kind of looks better. I gave up on at least the face. I gave up on the doing the quills and shit. Huh. Fusing the muzzle and the eyes. Interesting. And I never know how big to draw the eyes. If I'm going to my art style, the eyes would be really big. Huh. Weird. Strange looking. Maybe it's a smile. Yeah, I have not caught up on IDW Sonic. I stopped like it was like half. I think I would. I don't remember if I finished the Metal Virus arc, but it was really good. IDW Sonic has given us some of the best Sonic stories we've gotten in a long time. I haven't played Frontiers still. It looks alright. The combat and actual gameplay looks fine. But I feel like the story is kind of but. No, that's too short. Whatever. And Baby Lottie probably just had shorter hair. Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna draw Kid Lottie. She probably just. Okay, I have a genius idea. Because Lottie's hair is an M. It's it's like a capital M. So her baby Lottie's hair is like a small case M. Okay, that looks kind of stupid, but she kind of looks like Dora the Explorer now. That's kind of cute. Well, probably just Max. Lottie's dad was probably a stoner, maybe back in his day. They should make another Shadow game. Yeah, you're right. He did have his year. He's kind of been hogging everything. They should give Silver some attention, but I think that'd be a financially bad decision because people don't care about Silver. But then give Blaze like a year. People like Blaze. Or Knuckles. I played like two levels of Forces when I was at like some kid's house, and I got to play Forces because he was playing Sonic Forces, and I played like two levels. It was fine. It was okay. I wouldn't say it wasn't like the most engaging gameplay, but I don't think it was that bad. Yeah, Rush has some good music, and it gave us Blaze. Baby Lottie like Chris. I have a very vague idea of what you mean because I I'm on Twitter, and because I've been posting Deltarune stuff, my feed now has Deltarune stuff. I'm gonna draw a fat baby. And I had to draw a tiny baby. Yeah, no clue how they draw that shit. Huh, why does that kind of looks like Keitaro from Love Hina? Oh, I love Keitaro. The hell does he look like though? No, that's Buchigiri. Draw, sure. One Marcy coming right up. Give me a second. I gotta put on some music. My entire feed for my entire feed on my actual YouTube channel, because I don't watch YouTube on the account I post my videos on. I have another account for that. But whenever I'm watching, because I don't want my actual YouTube feed I watch on to be corrupted with ASMR, half the shit on here is roleplay ASMR, bro. Because me and my friend River, we listen whenever one voice call like the middle of the night and we're playing some game, we'll just put some shit on and sync it in the background. Co-op ASMR listening is actually peak. Oh, Escape Podcast episode. I'm going to see Spider-Man Brand New Day tomorrow. This is the first Marvel movie I'm watching since Shang-Chi or No Way Home. It's one of the two. Dude. Okay. Fucking get him. What was I looking for? Tenchi. I reduce that. Oh. Tenchi. What are you talking about? What was I? Oh, Marcy. I was doing Keter, and I just finished that up, I guess. I don't think that really looks like him, but sure. Forgot how to draw Naru. It's Luis. I have not started driving at all. My little brother has. I probably should get on that. I don't trust myself. The other day he hit a curb. I have my permits license. It's kind of a wonky face. Hello, brisket. Mm, mm. I've been so conflicted on how I want to wrap things up with the vampires. 'Cause I have ideas on how it's gonna end. I just don't know how to get there. Who's the intolerant kobold? I am not touching the smoke alarm. I didn't realize until I thought because when I moved back home from the dorms, it took me like 2 months before I noticed that they were still beeping. And I think that's why we never fixed them because none of us even know it's there anymore. Unless somebody else who doesn't live here points it out, none of us ever even hear the thing. Like it's not, it doesn't even register in our brains anymore. So it's not even a problem. You saw a TikTok of it. Was that on my page? I don't think anyone else is woe posting on TikTok. Yo, Hyperspace Studios, bro. I've been cooking some shit. I've been recording some stuff. I got some shit. I'll send it to you later. I got some good shit I've been recording. I just still don't know how to do vocals yet. So yeah, that's literally my only problem. But I did just get a new mic, an actual proper mic. I haven't tried that out with recording vocals, but I shall see later. It's just hard to find time to record anything because obviously I'm back home and there's always shit. Like my little brother walked in like a few minutes ago, and he tried just chilling in my room. Thankfully, my older brother has work today, which is why I have the entire room to myself. What am I doing? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's been 4 months since I've had any activity on here. Yeah, mixing is also a challenge for me. Every time I try watching some tutorials, and it always just sounds like nonsense to me. Like I mix based off like just based off vibes and how it sounds, but I know that's not right, and I know that's probably why my shit sounds terrible half the time. Yeah, it's probably the worst part. Because it's pretty easy to write a melody that sounds decent or is catchy, but then actually making it where it's listenable and sounds organic is the tricky part. Okay, time to turn that line weight on and do some doodles. My posture is bad right now. Actually, what the hell am I doing? No, the line weight comes after. Yeah, I don't know how to get that studio recording sound. I'm hyped to listen to it though. Yeah, demons do exist. I haven't done any sort of design for them. Let me draw Melissa's mom. It's been a while since I did that. And her dad. I've been meaning to do a Melissa focused chapter that's just about her and her family. Because it's been a while since we saw her parents. And we haven't really got to see them interact anyways. What did her hair look like? I don't know. It was like this, I think. I can't remember if it was coming to the front or if it was the ears were visible. I think they were. I'm also probably gonna make it that she probably wears some kind of charm to keep the wings, because the wings are quite big and they get in the way. Either that or I'll just make the wings a bit smaller. Sort of like a retracting kind of thing. Yeah, I've been trying to record more, just more video content, because I'm realizing you can get, like, I'm trying to learn how to maximize my content, because usually I just do a drawing and then I post it, which is terrible, because if you play your cards right, you can get multiple posts out of just one drawing. So obviously I did the time lapse, but then I'm also gonna post that as like an image thing, and there I already have two posts. Hello, Musty. Yeah, Lottie's mom is dead. I would like to just sit down and design WoW background characters. Like what different types of people in the world could look like. I was doing it one time, because I was doing some designs for the Woe Is I remake that I'd like to make someday, and which was a lot more heavy on the school thing, so I needed to design lots of background characters, and so I was just using that as practice. We get some mermaid people in here. It's kind of like Vaporeon. And I'd like to have more furry characters, more animal type characters. In the most recent chapter, there was like a furry lady. I also like to have more varied face shapes. Usually the face isn't what was I around, but I'd like to have like, oh, there's a character I designed. It was gonna be one of Lottie's teachers, and he had a sharp ass chin. His shit was this is what it looked like. Yeah, and then he had a long ass bridge nose. The actual bridge of the nose wasn't there, but it's the implication. There was another one of Lottie's teachers. I don't remember what she. I'm not sure exactly what she looked like. I know she had glasses. I know she was always tired. She kind of looks like that one Undertale character. I don't know what she's called. I don't think that's what the hair looks like. Okay, now this really does just look like that character. Yeah, that's the one. Alphys. I did do that literally just 2 days ago, but it's not safe for work, so uh yeah, but I'll do it. I could draw Naru from Love Hina. Ah, I always forget how to draw the characters from Love Hina's hair. Naru she's got twin tails, hair vents. I saw a post recently the other day about how her swirly glasses design has everything on it. It's got the hair vents, the bangs, and then there's pigtails too. I don't remember what was on the side. But yeah, Naru's always angry. I gotta start a new harem anime. I've been craving for one to watch. Last night I was up because I took a long ass nap yesterday, so I was up to like 3 last night watching Supernatural. I finished season 1 yesterday. Great show. It's Scooby Doo for adults, but it's still great. I don't know how to draw pigtails. I can figure it out. Do, 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 do. Not sure what the end of her pigtails look like. Pretty sure it's just split ends. I watched the first episode of that one. I think someday I'll watch it, but it's not really up my alley. I've been mainly looking at a lot of older '90s harem animes. I think those are really interesting to watch because you get to see how the genre progressed. And again, there's a thing about fan service because most of the older harem animes, like from the '90s, have like no fan service. Occasionally they'll have like a lewd joke or something, but like I think High School DxD was what started the wave of every single harem show just almost being hentai. Because they saw the success of that, and they were like, we don't actually have to write our characters with unique personalities and conflicts. We can just put boobs, and people will love that. Which is one of the things I don't like about High School DxD. Upon rewatching it, the only thing that I think is there of any value is unironically the plot. I think the story of High School DxD is really engaging, and I think the characters are just really mid. Besides boobs, of course. That's pretty much all they have. No, where's a hoodie, right? Yeah, I know the one, Miku. It's like the Fujoshi one. What was about to start playing? Oh, I can go with that. Yeah, Tenchi Muyo's... Love Hina is probably my favorite anime of all time. Favorite harem anime of all time. Tenchi Muyo's second. I love Tenchi Muyo so much. I'm gonna draw Ryoko. I wish there was more Ryoko X Ayaka fanfiction. There was only one I found that was really good. There was another one I found, but that shit was kind of weird, and the translation was really whack. Huh. Shh. I'm thinking. Because my mind is immediately going to harem animes, but I'm thinking in general, stuff I'd watch. I can't really give you many movies because I don't watch movies. I rarely ever watch any movies. But I do have favorite movies. Favorite movies, obviously, Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim, Kick-Ass. I love Kick-Ass. That's a great movie. I liked Django Unchained when I watched it. It's been a long time since I saw it, so not sure if that still holds up for me. Uh, hmm. Cause my initial reaction is to just say go watch Tenchimuyo, because I love Tenchimuyo, but I don't think it's for everyone. Solier is a very good show, really solid. I never saw Paddington 2. I only saw Paddington 1. Which is all I needed to see, I think. I did watch Ted 2 with my little brother. I rewatched it the other day. It's still a great movie. I think it's really funny. The show too is also really good. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's been one of my biggest inspirations in my writing recently. It's like the funniest show ever made. Charlie's the funniest character ever put to screen. That dude's so fucking hilarious. Yeah, Smiling Friends is a good one. Got a lot of laughs out of me. I'll still take Always Sunny over Smiling Friends. I've never seen that show. I have no clue what it's about. I see clips of it on YouTube Shorts occasionally. I love Ryoko. My sneaky evil wife. I love the fashion of a lot of 90s sci-fi animes. They have these, and magical girl animes, they have these shoulder poof things. I'm not sure what they're called or what the equivalent of them would be in real life, but they have these things. They're like shoulder things. It's so much fun to draw. Huh. Interesting premise. Oh. Oh, I have that on loop. Oh, cool. Not sure what I'm gonna do after. What was I thinking of? Yeah, once I'm done with the stream, I'll probably just upload. Actually, I should start uploading that video right now, so that comes out sooner. I have so much music I want to post, but like it always feels weird posting music with no vocals because I feel like if I could just get the vocals right, the songs would be elevated so much and people would care about them more. But then when I do record the vocals, it just sounds like ass, so I just release the versions with no vocals. I suppose John Watson did have that kind of long face. Yeah, I can probably just work on. Stop that. Yeah, I had to scout for background music today for the video I'm working on, but I ended up just using the Tenchi soundtrack. A lot of 90s anime soundtracks are really good. That's one of the things I always notice about. Even if the harem anime is bad, the soundtrack is usually always good or memorable in some way. I'm gonna have to enlarge all these panels. Alright, bye. Catch you later. I'm still working on the text. Alright, goodbye, Clussy. Or just reduce the size. Doesn't have to be perfect. I remember that. I can't read books for too long in moving vehicles. I mean, as a kid, I'd always try and force it, but eventually I'd have to just give up. I wasn't built for that. He is back. He just got back from Mexico like 2 days ago. Yeah, I played Roblox with him last night. Yeah, he was only in Mexico for like a week. Pretty sure. Oh, cool. Where are you moving to? That's cool. I've been going to the library a lot lately. Not really to read anything. I just go there with my laptop to draw. It's just a nice environment. I gotta practice drawing shoes. Cool. I don't know if he still has work. Alright, that'll probably be everything for today. Decent amount done. Okay. I'm gonna be tuning out for the day. I will probably be streaming a lot more frequently, but yeah, I'll talk to you later.